Hey guys, before we get started, I want to remind you that on page 366, there is a table that's really important. It tells you some of the unit conversions that are common. For example, there are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. And let's see, what else are we going to need? We've got 60 seconds and a minute, 60 minutes and an hour. And we also have this one, kilometers and meters. So you need to know that there are 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. Yeah, hopefully you'll see that in science as well. So anyway, you're going to need this for your math and science classes through this year all the way until you're at least finished with physics in college. So here's your first tip. Expect it to be hard. It's okay. The struggle is okay. But I'm going to try to support you with these videos. Number 1, a go-kart's top speed is 607,200 feet per hour. So I like to write that as a fraction ratio first. So 607,200 feet per 1 hour. What is the speed in miles per hour? So I know I'm trying to get miles per hour, which the good news is I already have it in hours, so I don't have to worry about that. But I have to get from feet to miles. So if I know that I'm trying to get rid of my feet, I'm going to use what I know about the relationship between 5,280 feet and miles to write a ratio. So I'm trying to get rid of feet, so I'm going to put that in the bottom so that they cross cancel. So times 1 mile is the same as 5,280 feet. So if I were to multiply that across, I would get 607,200. Well, this feet crosses out with that feet. And now I just have miles left as my unit up top. And 5,280, because I know 5,280 times 1 is just stays the same. And I've already crossed out feet when I cross canceled, so all I have left now is hours. So now I have it in miles per hours. But I need it to be 1 hour because we're talking about unit rates. So I'm going to divide 607,200 divided by 5,280, and that'll give you 115 miles per 1 hour. All right, so just in recap, the hardest thing that I think about this problem was deciding if I need to write miles or feet on top, because I know that there's a relationship that matters that we already have. I wrote feet on the bottom so that whenever I cross canceled, the feet would go away, and all I had left was miles and hours. So let's try that again right here. The fastest a human has ever run is 27 miles per hour. So I'm gonna write down 27 miles in 1 hour. Just so y'all are aware, that is longer than a marathon in 1 hour. That's pretty impressive. How many miles per minute did the human run? So I'm going to put what we want right here, miles per minute. Okay, so this time the distance stays the same, but we have to worry about the time, minutes and hours. I know that there's a relationship of 60 minutes in every hour, but I'm trying to get rid of the hours, so I'm going to write the hour up top. So 1 hour is the same as 60 minutes. Well, I can cross cancel. And all I have left now is 27 miles over 60 minutes. Those are the units that we were looking for, miles per minute. So whenever I divide that, 27 divided by 60 is 0.45 miles in 1 minute. So 45 hundredths is almost half of a mile. So this person can run half a mile, which is 2 laps around a track. in 1 minute. That is pretty insane. Let's do number 3. A peregrine falcon can fly 322,000 kilometers per hour. Hopefully you guys can see this color. So a peregrine falcon can fly 322 kilometers in 1 hour. How many meters per hour can the falcon fly? Well, I know I'm trying to get meters per hour, so the hours stay the same. I just have to worry about the kilometers and the meters. So I'm going to multiply that using 1,000 meters for every 1 kilometer. I'm trying to get rid of the kilometers, so I'm going to put the 1 kilometer in the bottom and put the 1,000 meters up top, because these will cross cancel. And now I just have 322,000 meters per hour. And that's exactly what we needed, because 322 times 1,000 is 322,000, and 1 times 1 is 1. The kilometers canceled out, so all I have left is meters per hour, which is what we wanted. Okay, so I think that there's one more problem I want you to do on this page. If I remember right, no, there's actually 2 more, so let's do those together because it is pretty tough. I do encourage you guys to pause the video at this time and try to solve the next 2 on your own, now that you've got a couple examples. But if you need that support, it's here. So I have a pipe is leaking at a rate of 1.5 cups per day. So 1 5/10 cups per 1 day. About how many gallons per week is the pipe leaking? They must not have given that to you earlier, so they gave you that now. So I'm gonna write down what we want, gallons per week. So gallons per week is what we want to find. Whenever you have to do both of them, we're changing the volume from cups to gallons, and we're changing the time from days to week. I like to do one at a time. So since they gave us gallons and cups, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the cups first. I'm gonna put the cups on the bottom and put the gallons up top, because when I cross cancel, I wanna get rid of the cups and turn it into gallons. So 1 gallon is the same as 16 cups. Okay, when I multiply that across, I'm gonna get these cancel. Oops, sorry, that does not cancel out. I'm gonna cancel out my cups. So I have 1.5 gallons per day, 1 day, 16 days, sorry. Because 1 times 16 is 16. Okay. Well, I'm trying to get gallons per week here, but I have days, and I know that there's 7 days in a week. So I'm gonna put the 7 days up top so I can cross cancel, and all I'll have left is week. So 7 days per 1 week. And whenever these cancel out, all I have left is 1.5 times 7, which is 10.5. So this will become, I'm gonna rewrite it over here so I don't run into that problem, 10.5 gallons, because 1.5 times 7 is 10.5, divided by 16 weeks. Wow. So it's leaking 10.5 gallons every 16 weeks. Well, now I'm trying to get it down to 1 week. So 10.5 divided by 16 is going to be 0.66 gallons per week. 0.66 gallons every 1 week. So when you divide that out, this is what you should come to. Okay. Now we have number 5, last one. Oh, just a recap of number 4, since it was kind of a new thing. We had to convert cups to gallons and days to week. So I did it one at a time. First, I got rid of the cups, and then I got rid of the days. So I kind of created a two-part problem there. Charlie runs at a speed of 3 yards per second. So 3 yards per 1 second. And we want that to become miles per hour. So miles per hour. Okay. So once again, this is going to be one that we have to change multiple times, unfortunately. Yay, I mean. So it's a good little puzzle. So I don't know the relationship between yards and miles, but I do know the relationship between yards and feet, 3 feet per yard, and I know the relationship between feet and miles, so I'm gonna get rid of the yards first and turn it into feet. So I know that there are 3 feet in 1 yard, so these cancel out, and now I have 9 feet per second. Okay. Well, we already established earlier that there are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So I'm going to get rid of my feet next. So 1 mile is the same as 5,280 feet. So whenever I cancel those out, I get, so I'm going to rewrite this right here. So 9 divided by 9 miles divided by 5,280 seconds. Just double checking my work. These canceled out and left feet, and then all I had left was seconds. And then the feet canceled out and left miles, and I still have seconds, which makes sense because I've only been working with the distance so far. Now I've got the miles that I wanted, yay, and I've got to turn it into hours. So I'm going to work with the time now. So I don't know how many seconds are in an hour, but I do know that there are 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour. So I'm going to do this. To turn this into minutes, I'm going to say there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. So 9 times 60 is 540. These cancel out. Miles in 5,280 minutes. Okay. I'm still not at miles per hour, but I do know that there are 60 minutes in an hour. So I'm going to put the 60 minutes at top, so those will cancel out. And the 1 hour on the bottom, and this should finish us out. So 540, and feel free to use calculators. 540 times 60 equals, I'm going to rewrite this under here because I'm not sure what the camera captures. 32,400. What canceled out this time? Minutes and minutes canceled out. So 32,400 miles over, well, 5,280 divided by 1 is just 5,280. The minutes canceled out, so I just have hours left. Yay! I finally got the units that I wanted right here. So now I just divide 32,400 divided by 5,280 equals 6.1363636. And it doesn't tell us where to round it, so I'm going to recommend that we round it to the 10th place. So 6.1 miles per hour, 1 hour. So once again, that was 6.13636. So this repeats. If I ask you to round it to the 10th place, I'm going to look at the thousandths place. 5 or more, I'm going to raise the score or round up. 4 or less, I'm going to let it rest or keep it the same. This is less than 4, so I'm going to keep this the same. 6.1 miles per hour is our answer for number 5. Whew, that's some stuff, y'all. We did it. I'm going to upload that. Hopefully that'll help you tonight when you're doing those problems. Good luck.